So we're only about a month away from Dream Theatre kicking off their first tour with Mike Portnoy in about 14 years. And new music is pretty darn close to being released as well, I gather. So I was going to go back to their early classic Pull Me Under and do it as a long song listen along. But I've got a new TV room, so instead, for the very first time, I'm going to watch the music video. Now, of course, that means it's not a long song listen along because it's under 5 minutes, but you can't have everything. Does it end just as abruptly? I've no idea. But let's head over and find out. Hey, Future JSB, back with you very briefly. Full explanation is in the description, but suffice to say, for reasons described below, the first 80 seconds of the music video will be blocked by a special little image, and then the rest of the video will magically appear. It's copyright gone mad, but yeah, just pop back to say that, so that you didn't wonder what was going on, more than you will already. The music's there throughout, it's just the visuals that are missing for a bit. Nice. Okay. You're all going to look extremely young, aren't you? Wow.
Lost in the sky, clouds roll by and I roll with them. Arrows fly, seas increase and then fall again.
Okay, to be fair, James doesn't look that young.
This world is
Did he ever, I wonder?
around me. This world is spinning
My
without
God,
me.
my goodness.
Every day since future past, every breath leaves me one less to my last. Watch the spell falling, gives no meaning to love, not today.
right. Well, that answered one question. Um, how abrupt would the ending be? It's just a very quick fade out there, so nothing like as dramatic as the full length album version. That's the problem with edits. Overall, it wasn't a bad edit, I don't think, but yeah. And I do hate that people don't know when they're putting their end screens on and they're covering up everything interesting that's going on for the last 15 seconds. Um, they could do it a bit more carefully with their placement. You'll see some channels who put it so that, say, they're a guy talking in the middle, and they'll have it over the side of their head so that it doesn't really distract you from anything at all, but is useful for you to go to next. Wait till the very end of this video to see a great example of that. But yeah, it's still a great track. The long version is definitely superior. I don't think I'm telling anybody news with that statement. And the band, I gather, were not thrilled with the storyline of the other imagery that was in there because it had literally nothing to do with the song. And that's music videos for you around, which is why I generally don't like them. But some people said, you should watch the music video for this. And it's like, maybe. So we'll see. I might do more. Probably will. Um, maybe more live performances than actual music videos, because my basic rule with music videos is if I'm not in them, then what's the point of them? I mean, the imagery wasn't too distracting, at least, but they could have just done a full band performance video and it would have been probably better. But yeah, fun to see them back all that time ago. Not that you got to see them that closely, but the glimpses of Mike being supremely young looking, yeah, amused me. He's my favourite, as I'll get to in a moment. So I have a wee bit of a confession to make when it comes to Dream Theater. I probably have to out myself as the world's only casual Dream Theater fan. They are not a band that generally does casual fans. You're either all in or you can't stand them, or more likely you've never heard of them. But I've followed them for around 20 years without having ever really fully embraced them like most everyone else who's ever heard of them has done. I did consider them worthy of travelling for a gig my last year or so in New Zealand. I was living in Wellington, so I flew up in December of 2009 and saw them at the Civic Theatre in Auckland, one of my favourite venues in the world still. I certainly didn't have any inkling at that time that Mike Portnoy was going to be out of the band within, how long was it? Just over a year, I guess. He probably didn't either. But yeah, he's heading back there now. And is that a good or a bad thing? Well, let's put it this way. After the parting of the ways happened, other than a brief glimpse of them at a festival, I never saw them without Mike. Whereas I have definitely seen him a load of times without them, with Neil Morse, Transatlantic, Flying Colours, Winery Dogs, probably my favourite of his non-Dream Theater, probably my favourite of his projects. Probably another band or two I'm forgetting as well. He's been pretty prolific. So basically, I'm a Mike Portnoy fan. So am I excited about him rejoining the band? No, not really, to be honest. It does sort of feel right because it's his rightful place in the world, but yeah, I like just about everything else he's done, at least as much, if not more. But I'll check out what they come out with, and we'll see what we think. But really, I'm just going to sit here waiting, and I'll probably be waiting a while for the fourth Winery Dogs album. And I will say thanks for watching today, and bye for now, but not for long.
Acting is reacting. This does not mean acting again.